Good day, sports fans. This is Game On, the very first sports podcast of GMA. Brought to you by GMA Regional TV and Synergy and GMA Digilab. My name is Martin Javier.
Half minute left. Shot clock is down to 4. Manalini. Kaboom!
Let's talk about anything and everything about sports. I am Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
Ang pinaka-key to be a very good shooter, to be able to score, is repetition.
Makakasama din natin ang inyong mga iniidolo o paboritong atleta mula rito sa bagong-bagong opisina ng GMA Integrated News. Ako naman po si Anton Roxas.
Unang laban sa Seniors Division at grabe, nag-enjoy tayo doon dahil napakainit ng laban ni Borromeo at Caños.
Game on!
There you go mga kapuso. You guys can also find us on GMA News and GMA Sports Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can also find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and on Google. Alright, very first episode is here. Finally.
After a long percolating time.
Yeah.
Haba.
Almost a year.
Oh.
Almost a year of waiting.
Finally.
Okay, talagang binuking natin. Matagal tayo naghintay dito. But we're very happy that Game On is finally here on the pod. If you guys don't know, ito po yung extension no in-between show natin during the NCAA season, volleyball, basketball. We do a mini segment there called Game On. Kinakausap namin yung ibang athletes and we talk about different sports topics. But obviously, we only had limited time. Or on the show, on the TV show, we have limited time. Ito, sa Game On podcast, we can absolutely talk about anything. We can have lengthy conversations, meatier conversations.
Maraming info na palitan and mas maraming chikahan.
That's right.
And I think it's only right because, I mean, first of all, special thanks goes out to everybody who tunes in and watches the show. We have been fortunate enough to have been recognized by Trinity, by Anak TV. So I think it's only fitting that after we have received those awards, we extend, just like what Martin said, our show to a podcast kung saan hindi tayo nabibitin because minsan sa dami ng gusto nating sabihin on TV, time is very limited. Pero dito, mas mahaba ang ating oras para makipag-usap and to bounce ideas off each other.
Okay, but since we have new viewers, syempre, hindi naman lahat nakapanood no TV version ng Game On. So I feel like for our new viewers, for our new listeners, we need to reintroduce ourselves to them para lang may konting credibility, context, and you know, just a sneak peek kung ano nga ba yung naganap sa sports careers namin, how we ended up here on the show. Alright, who wants to start?
Go na dapat.
Sige, let me start. Okay. My name is Martin Javier. We're a sportscaster and host. Started way back 2016 with the NCAA. Siyempre, batang NC. Tapos, after NCAA, got to cover different leagues as well. NCAA, UAP, different sports, volleyball, football, basketball. Tapos, ABL, as in Basketball League. Started as a courtside reporter there and then commentated on some games here and abroad. Ano pa? PVL, Volleyball League, and MPBL. Tapos, I also hosted a show called Upfront. It's a lifestyle show for athletes, and then went on to do different gigs, non-sports gigs as well, on television. Currently on 24 Horas right now. Game Changer, we also feature athletes and different activities there. So, yun. And now, here with GMA Synergy with the NCAA and on Game On. Okay.
Yung pala yung ending na.
May I just say that as a friend and colleague of Martin, the thing I'm most proud about of this guy is when he hosts the red carpet of the GMA Gala. Para sa akin, you know, that's when you are at your best. You become the Ryan Seacrest of the Philippines when you're interviewing the likes of Ding Dong Dantes, the Senator Raver Cruz, Julian San Jose, all of the stars. And you're the guy. You came from sports. You are interviewing these stars. Man, props to you. Props
Thank
to
you, brother. Thank you, brother. Okay. You, Anton. Ito,
Siya pinaka-vet sa ating tatlo.
The vet.
The vet.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna
Vet of
keep it.
vets.
I'm just gonna keep it simple. So I started my sportscasting journey in 2009. Covered pretty much every league, pretty much every sport. Pati ang chess, nakapartner ko pa si Eugene Torre, first grandmaster in Asia. Throughout my journey, I've done things that I never thought I would do, and because of that, I'm eternally grateful and thankful to everybody who has helped me along the way. But I think the essence of what I do as a sportscaster is that I'm here to tell stories of inspiration. And I think when people watch sports, they get inspired, they get motivated to reach their dreams. And that, I feel, is the essence of what we do. Our role as sportscasters, we provide these stories in the hopes of touching people's lives. And with this show, I hope that we're able to do that even more.
Definitely.
Sabihin ko lang proud ako dun sa... Ginawa niya sa akin kanina eh. Pinaka-proud ako. Hindi, dun sa... Dun sa binanggit
Please be careful.
Dun sa binanggit mo, sa mga binanggit mo. Nag-cover siya ng chess noon. Challenge kay Anton yun. With Eugene.
Yeah, GM.
Practice na, di ba, ng online chess? Naglalaro.
Guys,
We were doing that online kasi pandemic yun eh.
nag-commentate siya nun, virtual
Yes.
Oh, so, mas mahirap yun. Sobrang proud ko kay Anton. That was during the pandemic, we had limited resources back then. Pero, binanggit mo, Anton, that we tell the stories of these different athletes. One of the stories na lumabas mula sa NCAA, Coach Hammer.
Hindi ko alam kung paano ko napunta.
Ganda nun!
Sa totoo mo, hindi ko alam paano ko napunta rin.
Beautiful segue!
Galing.
Okay, sige.
But,
Go, Coach.
sinabi nga ni Anton, telling stories. At ako fun guy ako. I'm just here. So, galing ako sa NCAA. I played and won championships with San Beda. Go San Beda fight. Of course, really proud from where I'm from. But sabi ni Anton, telling stories. Ako gusto ko naman ikwento yung stories from the perspective of being an athlete, and now I'm a strength and conditioning coach. I work with athletes. I see them grind throughout the off-season, and yun, ako, maiksi lang naman eh. Galing ako NCAA, batang NCAA ako, laki akong NCAA, and I'm really proud na naging part ako dyan. And like you guys, we've been around covering games. I started doing TV work in season 91.
Yeah.
91. So, season 110th year. So it's been a while na rin. Kaya I really enjoy telling those stories.
Oo nga, no? Oo nga. Okay, so now you know us. Feeling ko naman yung mga sports fans na nakikinig sa atin, may isa na silang game na napanood na siguro lang na nandun tayo. Tayo yung nagko-cover ng game, or at least we're somehow part of the coverage. Alright, so Game On is finally a podcast. We're very happy about this.
Yep.
We will cover, kung dun po sa Game On TV version, syempre, it's all about the NCAA. Hapyaw lang kami nung iba't ibang sports. In this version, on the pod, we are going to cover a wide range of topics. Kung ano yung latest sa sports, we're hoping to cover those. And some expectations, guys. For our viewers, ano ba yung pwede natin pag-usapan dito sa show?
Broad topic. First, basketball. Basketball is our national passion. Marami tayong pag-usapan. College, lalo na, ang dami mga nangyayari sa college sports. Pro game, NBA.
So like I said during the intro, makakasama natin yung inyong mga paboritong athletes and idols. And I think in any podcast, yun yung inaabangan ng mga tao eh. So if you guys have any person in mind na gusto nyong kausapin namin, we promise you, we will ask the most hard-hitting and burning questions to these personalities to get to know them even more.
Okay.
So,
Hard-hitting questions.
Di ba? Simula pa lang eh.
Mainit ka, partner.
And guys, we will not hold back. Okay, we will not hold back. Yun yung purpose natin dito. Okay.
Kaya Game On yung title eh.
Game
Diba?
On.
Everybody's gotta be game. Not just us, but also the guests.
Dream guest natin, LeBron James, bro. Come on down, man.
Okay. From
LeBron James died from the Perpetual Junior Archives.
Kobe.
Kobe.
Kobe Monday.
Kobe Moon.
Yeah.
Di ba? Meron naman sa sa NCAA. Hindi, pero syempre. You wanna invite, of course, the best basketball minds.
No, of course.
The best sports minds, not just in the country, but
Yeah.
we gotta dream big, bro.
Yeah.
So,
International.
in terms of dream guests, I've said this before. My dream guest has always been Coach Ramil De Jesus. I don't think there has been like a one-on-one interview. At least I haven't come across one, or kahit sa print, I have not seen or heard the life story of Coach Ramil. Of course, I've had conversations with him. I know his background. Pero yung sit down with him, talk about his journey, and he's one of the most brilliant minds in Philippine sports history. So, medyo impossible dream yon. So kung nanonood ka man, Coach Ramil, for years I've been trying to get you on. Hopefully, mabigyan mo kami ng pagkakataon. But for starters ha, gusto ko makausap natin CJ Perez.
CJ.
I would love to have also one of our friends and broadcast partners, Michelle Gumabao. CJ, I think he's one of the best players in the PBA. He's part of Gilas also. MG naman, part of Creamline in the PVL. So, we want to get the best people on Game On. So, I think that's my short list for now.
Well,
Coach Hammer.
ako, to be honest, yung dream guest ko, dream conversation ko would be yung isa sa mga idols ko growing up na watching sports. Jowo. Robert Jaworski. Alam mo ako kasi basketball junkie ako eh. So, Jowo, Coach Jolie pa. Yung mga yan, yung mga old school kasi yan yung mga nakalakihan ko na dream. So medyo lumalabas na yung part ako of that older generation who believe that.
Hindi ko yung generation.
Hindi mo na generation, but kayo TikTok generation.
Wow!
Kasama na kita. Kasi yun yung conversation natin kanina. Ako, Jaworski tsaka Jolie pa yung but again, if going back to that, ako yun. Kasi I would have wanted to have a conversation with the late Coach Chato Badalato, Coach Ron Jacobs, because I'm a coach. And ito, curious ako yung mga executive side of how is it running a school, running a league. Diba? Yung mga yan. Of course, PBA Commissioner Willie Marshall, our Mancom sa NCAA, si Executive Director Rebo Sagisa. Kasi iba yan eh.
He'd be game to come on.
Yung mga ganyan na conversation on the management side of things, how they run their organizations. Yun yung mga gusto ko matutunan and makita.
You know what? We should guest Maddie Madeag on the show because Coach Hammer once said that she stared down another player.
She does that!
And she clapped back on Twitter before it was called X. Okay, let's just end it at that. Let's just end it at that for now. Okay, let's just end it at that. Madzilla, shout out to you. Guys, we had a very great time. First
Gusto nila
episode.
mag-trash talk tapos i-de-deny nila.
Patikim pa lang po ito.
Patawanan ninyo. Ano ba yun?
Nakikita nila kung gaano ka-intense si Coach Hammer. Coach Hammer versus Madzilla. Just kidding.
Much respect. Totally dominant player.
Facts.
Yeah.
Diba?
Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. Patikim pa lang po ito. We are so excited for what's to come. Game On Podcast with me, Martin, and Coach Hammer. Thank you so much sa lahat ng mga nanood. Reminder though, NCAA Season 99 Volleyball Tournament.
With our ultimate analyst.
My name is Anton Roxas.
Oh, well, catch us next week. Marami pa kaming pagkukwentuhan dito. And guys, GMA News on YouTube, GMA's Facebook page, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast. So, antabayanan ninyo. Simula pa lang to na marami pang kwentuhan at mas mahaba. Siguro, lalaglag ako ng ilalagdag nitong dalawang to. Dahil, yan ganun talaga pagka... Wala
Ganun talaga mag-podcast.
Ganun talaga. I'm Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio.
Okay, dagdagan natin YouTube channel as well
Yeah.
of GMA Sports and on GMA News. But don't forget to catch also the other GMA podcasts. We got How is Severino podcast, surprise guest with Miss Pia Arcangel. We also have Updated with Nelson Canlas and the Mangahas interviews. Once again, I am Martin Javier and this has been the Game On broadcast.
We're still working on it, guys.
Sorry, working on it.